Hello, this is JC Wilkinson. We are here live at the Pound. This is my show called This Side of the Fence. We have some amazing guests that decide to drop in and hang out with me for a little bit today. We're going to let them run through their first song first, and then we're going to sit down and have a chat with them. So, anytime you're ready, this song is called Word to the Wise.
The shadows from a tired creature. She sold her pennies on account of her greed. I gave advice and took a sample of pages. She gave me worms in the pits and a mouthful of greed. Does anybody know? She follows me constantly. Does anybody know? Incessantly cease to be all that we'll ever be. And on the seventh day she tired of creating, and all the people took her ashes to be steeped in their tea. I'm not a humble or prophetic teacher. I'm just a parasite ingested to feed. Does anybody know she follows me constantly? Does anybody know incessantly cease to be all that we'll ever be? All things fall on me, I'm so. Won't she settle dust repose? All things fall on me, I'm stone. Won't she settle dust repose? Won't she? Won't she? Won't she? All things fall on me, I'm stone. Won't she settle dust repose? All things fall on me, I'm stone. Won't she settle dust repose? Won't she? Won't she? Won't she? Won't she? Won't she? Won't she?
Very nice. That was my special guest today, Morning Light. They're going to come and have a seat, and we're going to find out who they are. Actually, very excited to have them here. One of them I've known for 2 years now.
A few,
2 years, almost
I
3
think more
years,
than that,
maybe even
yeah.
more. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I
Yeah.
was like, holy cow, I've known you like forever.
Yeah, just in the
And
music scene.
I've known of you for a while, and actually got to see you play. Okay. C, you are Miss,
I am Nancy Freeborn.
and you are.
I'm Scott Freeborn.
Okay. And this really cool dude is sitting up on stage still. We had to leave the drummer there because there wasn't enough room for him. It's Harley.
Yes.
Okay.
Harley
All right. So Hardy's here too. Okay, morning light.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Today we're morning light because because there's only 3 of us, but normally there's 7 of us. There's 7 of us. Yeah. There was 8 of us up until recently. Jess Noons was with us,
Yes.
and we sadly lost her.
Oh, no.
So I'm up there on the stage like plunking
Oh,
away
no.
on the keyboard trying to fill in where she was like doing amazing stuff, and I'm like
Okay.
just filling it in, just doing what I
Very
can.
nice, very nice. Where'd Jess go? She's going to school, right?
Yeah, she's in Montreal. Yeah, she's going to be doing art therapy.
I thought it was somewhere else.
Quebec, Montreal, somewhere French.
Summer French? Okay.
No,
Summer
is it
French
Windsor?
again? She's going east. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll get a Facebook message later telling
Really?
me like,
Hello.
you don't even know what I'm doing in my life.
Okay, because I booked you guys National Aboriginal Day, and your band covered the stage from front to back and from side to side.
Yes.
And the sound was absolutely awesome. Everybody loved you.
Thank you.
Next year, we're going to have more people there. Is this all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really, really cool. So, I mean, I'm really happy to have you here. And Mr. Hardy.
Thank you for having us.
I love your sound. I love your voice. Your voice is just absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
And I was watching you do your little guitar thing. I'm like, I'm getting ideas. I kind of like that. Yeah, I have to explore that when I get back, when I get home. Okay, talk to me about Morning Light, the evolution, where it came from, where it started. Because I know you had a different name when I first met you.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the very beginning, actually, Scott and I met through a friend.
Okay.
There was just like we all kind of lived in a big house, and Scott came over one day, and our friend said, "Here, meet Scott." And I was like, "Hello, Scott," and our friend said, she sings, and he plays guitar. Why don't you guys show each other what you can do? So I sang him a song, and then he played me a song. We were like, well, that's it. We're in love. And, it's done. And so we started playing with that group of friends. And then we changed into Tall Poppy Syndrome.
Right.
And there was a couple different groups of us that played as Tall Poppy Syndrome, but it's always been Scott and I have an acoustic act.
Right.
Like we write the songs and we play a bunch of covers, and then from there we just add musicians, and then we all play those songs. So we can strip it all the way down to just Scott and I.
Right.
And we can also go the reverse and build till there's 8 or sometimes there's 9 of us on the stage,
Right.
3 backup singers, and
Yeah.
the whole works. Yeah. So now we're Morning Light, and we got a big, huge band.
Okay, right on. Let's see. So when did you actually start?
I guess it was 8 years ago. No, well, we met like 8 years ago, I think. Putting me on the spot.
about-
I know,
I'm
totally
just
put him
kidding.
on the spot,
I'm
eh?
just- No, it was about 8 years, and then we started playing right away. But I don't think we started like just Scott and I working on songs together until maybe 6 years ago or something like that. Yeah, we played our first show. Where did we play our first show?
Pier? Was it the Pier?
Might have been the Pier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, because the first time I heard you sing, I believe, was at that karaoke contest that was run
Oh,
at
as
the
judging
Hodder.
it, maybe.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you were a judge.
Yeah.
because I entered that year.
Oh, that's right. You
That's
were
right.
in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
So,
I remember.
Yeah, because I heard you. Oh, what song did you sing? I think you sang Evanescence.
Oh, it's possible.
My Immortal.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you kidding me? That's crazy. And she comes off the stage and she goes, I haven't done it for a while. So I'm like, okay, well, I've heard her sing it. And I think you actually did a better job. Just amazing voice. And then the first time I saw both of you play was at I believe the homegrown talent thing that the college did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you, myself, Scott Skirving,
Right,
we all
that's
jammed out.
right.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the first time
that
that
was the first time I
we-
seen you two together.
Yeah, playing in the students' lounge there.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It's so cool. We've played a couple times like that,
Yeah.
and you always get all the people standing up on the sort of balcony
on the
thing, leaning
balcony,
over the
yeah.
fence. They come out of class, and the coaches fill up. It's really cool, and you always have a different audience because the one
Yeah,
group
because
goes
they're
to
always
class,
changes,
the
yeah.
next group comes, like, oh, what's happening over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
that was right on. Yeah, actually, I really enjoyed that. So you have, for your full band, how many people?
Right now, 7.
Okay, do you remember all their names?
Yes. Okay.
What are their names?
Yeah. Okay. So there is Harley Curley, our drummer, which is right there.
Yeah.
We have Paula Giuseppe. She's one of our backup singers. She also plays, a mean tambourine. Like, you think it's easy to play a tambourine. It's not. No. And she sings and plays it, and she dances, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then we have Michelle Salguero. She's a newer member. She's a backup singer as well.
Right.
And she's just starting out and doing, incredible. It's so different to sit in a basement and jam with your friends than it is to be on stage with the monitors,
That's
with the crowd cheering and all that stuff. And she still goes up there and nails it. It's like, I was not that good when I first started, man. Like, not even close.
Great.
And then we have Derek Martins. He's our bass player, and he's relatively new as well. He's been in a lot of.
a year and a half.
Yeah. See, I think of that as new though, because you know.
Yeah.
Anything under 5 years.
But
is new.
exactly, yeah. But he's been in a lot of bands around town. Like, he's known. Everyone calls him Spock. He looks like Spock. He's a cool dude. And then we have Jay Klaus. He's really new. Like, he actually is new. I'm not just saying that. He's he and my best friend moved here from Vancouver.
Okay.
And so I was just like, hey, maybe your boyfriend wants to play in the band. He shows up and he's like unbelievable.
Yeah,
he
he's
just is a perfect fit. He just,
Right
let's play this song and you can do a solo. I'll tell you when to do it. So we start playing the song and I point at him and he just starts soloing and it's amazing. And then I tell him when to stop and then he stops and the song keeps going. It's like, we played the song as though we'd rehearsed it 1,000 times. And that just kept happening. And during the jam, all of the older members were looking at each other like, oh my God, this is so
cool.
great. This guy's like so perfect for us.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's everybody, right? And then Scott and I and
Spencer's with us sometimes.
yeah, Spencer Harry is with us sometimes. He's a backup singer as well. He kind of drops in and out. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
But again, somebody that's very well known. He does a lot of theater and music around town. He's been in New York doing stuff. Like, he's like top notch.
Right.
So yeah, when Spencer comes to do a show with us, it's like, ooh, exciting. Yeah. He
on.
comes up there and rocks it, puts his glasses on and does Elvis and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. Well, the whole production, I mean, I talked my uncle, his bass player, and another guitarist to jam with me this summer. And just coordinating them, getting them together, schedules, etc. It was like, oh my gosh, like pulling teeth, and it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But once we got on stage, I mean, it was solid. It was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. Now you have 8 or 9 people that you're coordinating
It's hard,
to
man.
do a show.
You know, because you've booked shows with us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, give me a couple days,
That's
Jays,
right.
you know? And it's like, any word yet? I'm like, I'm working on it, my friend. Like, you got to get
Yeah.
everybody's availability. Then by the time you've got everybody's availability figured out, then somebody else booked something. Like, it's chaos trying to get a show. So we booked pretty far in advance our shows.
Right on. Okay, so warning, heads up, I'm booking you now for National Aboriginal Day, just
Cool.
so you know.
Yeah, right on.
Let's
Okay.
do it. That
Okay.
show was awesome. Like,
Yeah,
there,
it was
there
great.
wasn't a lot of people because it was so cold, but it was
Yeah.
so awesome, the stage.
This year we're
and-
going to run a little different because I'm applying for funding, so my organization is actually going to have control of 90% of advertising and booking
Nice.
bands,
Nice.
etc.
Yeah.
We're going to leave the actual committee to, I think they're going to book the headliner.
Yeah.
So everybody else it's on my.
Cool.
It's on me. So I am so excited about that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Now, for sound, for production, okay, now I'm basically a relatively cut and dry act because, I mean, I play guitar and I sing.
Yeah.
And I got a bass player and a guitarist, and sometimes I have a drummer.
Yeah.
But you guys have, like,
Our
drummer,
sound, yeah. Our
bass
sound checks
player.
are long. They're long, yeah. And not
Backup singers.
Yeah. And not to mention, we move around too. Like, we'll go and
Yeah.
play keyboard, and our guitar player will go, like the lead, he'll go and play the congas, the bongos, whatever the heck they are, and Paula on the tambourine, and like, yeah, it's there's a lot going on. We all switch around and stuff like that. So, but we played enough shows that most places we go, the sound guy goes, oh yeah, it's these guys. Like, okay, we got to get all this stuff. Yeah.
Right on. Well, one thing I did notice when I guys had you guys at National Aboriginal Day, the sound that you managed to create with all those people on stage, it's like you guys have been playing together forever.
Thanks, man.
Like it was totally cool. There was no train wreck. It was just guys were jamming, doing your thing, and it was like yes, which
well-
made me really happy as the organizer,
Yeah, that's-
promoter,
yeah,
but
I booked
even
them.
as a
You're
musician,
welcome.
it's like yes, thank you. Everybody's like going, oh my god, they're done? No, put it back on.
Yeah, yeah, they let us play a few extras. Yeah,
We ran around. That was cool.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody was standing in the back. Come on, another
Yeah,
one, another
I
one.
know, that was super cool. We thought some of the audience members were leaving, but really it was so cold. They were toughing it out.
Yeah.
We thought they're going. They're frozen now. They didn't. They just walked over to like a tent that was
Yeah.
set up, and they went and
And sat
they
aside
seeked
just-
refuge, and they
Get
stayed,
under the
man. They
weather.
kept listening to us. It was great.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break. I'm going to have you guys go back on stage, and you are going to play
Another original.
another original, August.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, great.
Okay.
Action. You get a chance to try many different things, anything from editing to camera work to directing and producing. So you can really find that area that really suits you, where you can really stand out.
The staff is great. They've all been in the industry for countless years. They're really supportive, just the perfect people to guide you into the future of your career.
Being in the program, you make lots of lifetime friends with, older, younger people, and it's just a great experience.
Right from day one, you're pretty much hitting the ground running. You're given projects that you probably didn't think you'd be doing until the last semester, and really you're having a great time doing it.
I've learned so much in this program, and I'm going to take a lot away from this.
You are listening to This Side of the Fence. I'm JC Wilkinson, and our special guest today is Morning Light. They're going to do another original song. This one is called August. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Empty waters calling, empty waters calling. And I'm not the type that turns well, although the distance tells me otherwise. But I'm always scared that I'm just giving time the shoulder. And I'm not getting any older. 'Cause I'm not January, I'm not bitter cold like the empty waters behind us. I'm amazed at the ways fit between us. So just let your guard down, let your guard down. Oh, 'cause I'm not January. No. January.
Wow, that was awesome. And the crowd goes wild. That was really cool. Yeah, like I was saying before, I love your sound. That was Morning Light, and the song was called August. Now, where are you guys playing soon?
We are playing at the Black Pirates Pub on October 10th.
Okay.
It's actually the owner's, whose name is Owner, I might add.
Okay.
It's owner's shag, Owner and Diane.
Right.
Instead of a traditional shag, they're just kind of doing a thing at his bar.
Right.
And just anyone can come, but it's kind of in honor of them, and so all their friends and family can
Oh,
all
right
kind
on.
of come. Yeah. So Black Pirates Pub, October 10th.
Okay, so that's October 10th. What else do you have going on in October?
We are going to play The Hunger like we do every year.
Okay.
And it's always one of our favorite shows. It's awesome. It's just short and sweet, you know. A short set is always awesome because
Yeah.
you can just do all your best songs.
That's right.
in a
It's
show.
like, boom,
You
done.
don't have to conserve any of your energy. You just
Yeah.
go and rock. And yeah, we'll all be in our costumes doing our thing.
That's sweet. Okay. Now, when I had you guys booked for National Aboriginal Day, at the end, we briefly talked a bit about you wanted to do some recording. You guys were working on,
Yeah.
you wanted to go to the studio. So
Yeah.
what's happening with that?
Yeah, we're talking about it right now. We're going to go with Dining Room Studios.
Okay.
Harley's been talking to Dave Angel, but I think he was touring for the month of August. So
Okay.
we were just waiting for that. And we've got, normally we split what we make.
Right.
If our band makes some money on a show, we split it. Because there's so many of us, it's never very
know.
much, but it's not really about that anyways. We just have fun and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's nice to go home with $20, like whatever. But for the last little while, we've all decided to not do that anymore and all put it in a pot.
Right.
So there's a coffee tin, and it's got all the earnings for the last quite a few shows. So that's what we're gonna put towards recording. And then Webster Death, Andy Raynack, he is donating some time at Dining Room Studios to us as well that he had. So that's super cool. 10 hours.
Right on.
Yeah, and we're ready to roll pretty soon. We're gonna just record our originals.
Yeah, okay.
Essentially,
Good.
yeah. So.
So have you done like all your song selection and arrangements and all that stuff?
Yeah. I think like we basically have just enough originals to do like a good album. I think there's 8 or 9 songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we kind of feel like, you know, we're writing a new one right now, so maybe it will be ready to throw on the album. We'll see.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your timeline? Like, are you looking at spring? Are you looking at next summer? Are you looking at it'll get done when it gets done?
For the album, I figure it's going to take us at least 3 months to record it, you know. So
Okay.
Yeah, so if we start now, about
Okay.
3 months. Yeah, we're really excited to have an album. Scott and I have done recordings before, but nothing like
Yeah.
that you could
Yeah.
sell or anything,
Yeah.
you know. It's just in our friend's basement, like, you know.
I know. This is what we sound like when we're jamming.
Yeah, yeah. And when people say to me, "Oh, I found one of your old CDs. I was listening to it," I'm like, "Oh God, no!" Because
Oh,
you
I
know
can totally
it's-
relate to that.
Yeah, yes. Well, because no artist starts out good.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere. It's never good.
Yeah.
So when someone finds your first album and tells you they listened to it, it's not a good feeling.
No.
Yeah.
I thought I took all that stuff down.
Yeah. So it'll be nice to have a real album. Go here, listen to this. You know.
Yeah. Now, do you guys have music online?
Yeah, we have some stuff on YouTube. A lot of it is just Scott and I doing
Right.
acoustic stuff. There's a few videos on there of Morning Light. There's a few videos of Tall Poppy Syndrome just playing at bars. There's a gentleman named Richard Gale,
Okay.
and he comes out to like all the local shows, and he comes with his camera, and
right
he's just
on.
the nicest, coolest guy ever, and he's always with some beautiful woman. Like every person he hangs out with is like a beautiful woman. It's crazy, and he videotapes all kinds of local bands. Actually, I don't even think a lot of people know. Like if you go on YouTube
Right.
and you type in, probably if you typed in like Thunder Bay Richard Gale, you'd find his channel, and it's like he's got videos of all the bands, all the local bands up there. It's really cool.
Okay. Right on. I will make a note of that. So, if people wanted to find your music, just like either Tall Poppy Syndrome or Morning Light.
Yeah, you know what? Even if you just, like you could probably put in my name,
Okay.
like my maiden name. You could put in like Thunder Bay Nancy McNabb. You could probably put in Thunder Bay Morning Light,
Okay.
Thunder Bay Tall Poppy Syndrome. Any of those things will probably bring up my channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. So, I mean, just for the audience, you're getting like a tiny, tiny glimpse of the talent that's in this room
Morning
right
light
now.
light.
So yeah, very very light. Now this is like one of my favorite subjects because ever since he was born, I've got to follow his little journey on Facebook, and I have like over 4,000 friends on Facebook, and probably half of them have kids.
Yeah.
But he is like the coolest kid, and every time I see his picture, I see his video, I stop doing what I'm doing and I watch to see what he's gonna do.
I have
So you got to tell me about the baby.
I have heard that from okay, you think I'm gonna have a baby and you kind of joke about will we know if it's cute? Do people know? Everyone thinks their baby's the cutest, funniest, smartest baby, but if he isn't that cute, funny, or smart, will you even know?
Yeah.
You'll know, man, because people they tell me all the time, and my one friend, his fiance is kind of a curmudgeon type of a guy, and my friend Thomas says, even Devin loves your baby. He goes, well, what's up with Gray today? And he'll look
Yeah.
at the videos and he'll sit there and smile and laugh. He's like, it's the only time he smiles and laughs. He just
Right on.
yeah, it's really cute. So
Yeah. Well, I have to say, like, for the record, you have an adorable baby. And he's got
Thank
a wonderful
you.
sense of humor.
He
And
is
You guys
an
did. You guys did
entertainer.
great. You guys
Thanks,
did
man.
great. I do. It's like that's like the highlight of my day. Some days I just go, look, there he is.
he tries so hard to make people laugh. He's so goofy.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna get you to do is you're gonna sing your last song.
Cool.
I believe this one's called Wonder.
Yes.
Okay. So why don't you take it away whenever you're ready?
Thank you. I've been digging through the floor again, scratching the skin from my heart and thinking the thoughts of a fool again, pulling my hair from its roots. All things considered, I know it's the means to an end. And I have arrived at a place where I would be happy to let them pretend that they're the breath of a million stars where the universe ends. But how quickly we race to absolve ourselves when everyone's dead. There's truth in numbers. I can see them dressed like lovers. All these wonders. In the meantime, place like soldiers. Don't you ever wonder? I could have left you and just how I couldn't be there for you, and how I didn't see you, and if I think we need to let go. Now all things considered, we have to believe it's the end. And how can we hope to absolve ourselves when we cannot admit that we can? Or choke on the dust of a million stars, forgive ourselves all of our sins, and by the light from a million stars, leave you again. Leave you again. By the light from a million stars, make peace so be lonely. That I've spoken softly, like the dust of a million stars. And I'd never leave you. I've never wondered.
That was Morning Light. You are listening to This Side of the Fence. I'm JC Wilkinson. We're here at the Pound. I just want to say a special thank you to my guests who came and hung out with me today. You guys are absolutely amazing, awesome. Let me know when the CD's ready.
I will.
Okay, I'm putting my order in right now.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so you can check Morning Light out on YouTube. They have some online music. And hopefully we'll get to have you guys back.
Thank you. We'd
All
love
right,
to.
Thanks. Awesome. Okay, this is JC Wilkinson. This Side of the Fence here at the Pound. Big shout out to the crew and to the college for letting us have this show. Peace. I'm out. Great job.
I'ma leave the light on. Something in my closet